Okay, this is an enhancement for the user. Enhancement for the user friendly. The first thing that the user come to the website to start personalization. Here is what we want it to be. Okay, when the user click this, and then the first time they click the personalize button, okay, we want to be clean. Everything is clean and straightforward. Okay, we 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 asked people a long time ago, about a month ago, that we want we remove all this. We remove all the display properties here, the data properties in here. So we remove it. Okay, and we want to remove more. Okay, we don't need the user to see this, and we don't need the user to see this as well. So just completely remove this. And I know that this data is part of the product properties in here. So in this case, the product properties, just remove it. Okay, be careful when I say remove, it doesn't mean that we remove the engine functionality of the website of your engine. That's dangerous. Okay, if you remove that engine behind it, of course it cracks everything. It's a common sense, right? Okay, 101 in the programming. We don't want to remove. We just don't display it. Okay, so you may have a question to me. What are you going to display in here? All right. The first thing that we need to display is here. Go to text. So we remove this, and we remove this one, and remove this. We just here. We go to here. So here will be in the left side here, the text. And we put a note here. Okay. Click the object in your design to customize. Okay. You can pause this video and then you can type this, and then you want to put it in here and just before the box. Yeah. And then you may have to have separator line, separator. So you want to bring it down a little bit, and then type a new text to your design. And then there is a drop box. Sorry, not drop box. There's a box here. So there's a box. There will be a box here. That's your box in here. All right. Then remove the word add text. Let's call it submit. Submit. Instead of add text, let's say submit. Okay. So you may pause this video and then you can copy paste it. Okay, once for all. Now, when the user start customization, and then the user just simply click this one, then they will have this text. I notice that this is the text object, property objects of this one. We understand that. Okay, we completely understand that. And if the user want to add a new text, I assume that they scramble around. How can I add new text? They can just simply click this one. When they click this one or click that one or whatever, it will be default to here again, right? When the default here again, it says here. Again, you say it will stay here again. Consequently, if the user click the objects, let's say image object, click here, automatically goes to here. That's good. So that is what we wanted. So clean and straightforward to here. But make sure we add this this message at the top here. And then of course, we discussed this long time ago, that we do not need this. We do not need this icon. Again, it doesn't mean that we asking to remove that. You remove the engine behind it. It will crash everything. I know it. We just don't want to display it at all. Just completely hide. Okay, completely hidden from the user. So we understand that. Last time you cannot do in order sequence like this one number 1, this one number 2, number 3, number 4. You cannot do that. And besides, it's messy anyway. If you do like this, it's kind of very messy. So we just completely straightforward and clean in here. So you understand. I assume you understand that. So right now, even you're in here, so if the user click in here, even if you're in the image properties, and then you want to click the image, the text, then we go back to the text. Sometimes this text not working. Then you go back here, and if they want to add a text, they click and then they will be defaulted in here with this on top. So I hope this is concluded the customization, text customization. Okay, that's number 1. And by the way, there is an inconsistency on your design here, on your customization here. I'm a little bit confused here, but why this one? This is a new one. You see that this, when you click personalization here, we have some data in here, like background image, background color, margin, and everything. So these data are different than in here. You see the difference? There's no background images and so forth in here. So I just want to reiterate one more time that this hidden here are global. We don't do any type of provisioning or toggling in the Magento for each design. Okay, just be careful on that. We don't do anything provision or setting up not to display this. You can do global, that I don't need to know. I don't need to set up the provision for each design. We have 20,000 designs. We don't need to know. We don't need to do any provisioning at all in here, because you have because as we see, we have 2 different products. You have a different here. This one is not display background, whatever, the rest of the data, while the others displaying complete data. So we want to be global for everything. We don't need any provisioning at all. Okay, so remove this and remove this, but the functionality of the engine, the core engine, still there. You don't want to crash it. You don't want to completely remove the functionality and crash everything. Okay, I concluded this. Thank you very much for your attention.